Alright, hello and welcome back to part 3 of our 1000-day Interloper series. Last episode, we made our way to the camp office, picked up another ptarmigan, and now what we're going to do is a bunch of reading, and then we're going to go around the lake and look for birch saplings. So let's go ahead and get a fire going. See how much wood do we have. Not too much, but we can take this coal. We can afford to use a piece of coal. So let's start another fire. Okay. Take this book. Use that. We're also gonna harvest this ptarmigan. Alright, excellent. Cook this, and we're gonna make some pancakes. All right, excellent. All right. So unfortunately, there wasn't a kilogram of ptarmigan meat, otherwise I would make some broth.
I'd eat anything right about now.
So we're just going to eat these. And let's cook our final batch of pancakes. Alright,
I
excellent.
need something to drink, and soon.
Okay, that's good. Let's eat that. Then we're gonna start making porridge. Alright, excellent source of calories. And let's go ahead and drink this as well. Alright. An hour. Okay, that's too long. Alright, 11 minutes. Okay. Theoretically, I could save these for decorations, but I'm not really gonna do that. Okay. Let's get another one of these going. Got that. $34 minutes. Add that. Let's harvest that. Take that. Okay, excellent. Got plenty of food now. 385. I think we'll be good. Hopefully this doesn't despawn. I have had it happen before, but that's fine. I'm gonna add this cedar firewood. And let's get 2 liters of water going. And we'll harvest one of these as well. Minutes. Okay, those should both be done by the time we get back. Right there. What else can we drop? We don't need this 15 scrap metal. And drop these here. And we'll put those in there. We'll make the down when we get back. Unless it's a blizzard out, then we'll just come back in. Okay, it's a blizzard. You know what? Yeah, let's forget about the bonus, the warming up. We don't have a thermos anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, put those there. That should be enough water for the day. Drop this. We'll drop the other one as well, because we'll definitely be back here by nightfall. Okay, harvest another one of these. So I think the blizzard has stopped. I don't need these. Wow, this is still hot. And if I'd known that, I would have eaten that instead of the ptarmigan. Oh well. Wow, this is the quietest blizzard I've ever experienced. Well, since we're going out on the lake, I don't want to be wandering about, or we could potentially get lost. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, excellent. Drop that. We're not gonna need that for a very, very long time. Yeah, this blizzard is just completely quiet. It's very, very odd. Honestly, I might just go back the other way from the lake trail. Alright, let's take sewing primer. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap around to Dave's quiet clearing, hit up some of the lake cabins, and get up towards the bunker area for Mystery Lake. That will show where that is. So the wind's changed. And we will actually loop around to Dave's quiet clearing after we check out the bunker. Now I'm really doing this so I can look for birch saplings. If I had already found those, I would have just headed straight to the muskeg, but a bow without arrows is pretty much useless. Try to get all the sticks we can.
Can't feel my feet.
Hopefully the bear that lives around here isn't out. Now what you can do is use the mountain rope that is up here, that way, or you can run around here. I think, yes, that's this way.
I'm kind of thirsty.
Very steep, but it can be done like that. Now we just need to find the bunker hatch. Okay, I think it's a bit further up here. Can't find it, there is a cave further back. You can take refuge in. I'm fairly certain it's around here. Yes, right there. Is, let's see, do we have notes for the caches? We don't. Mystery Lake, it's not survivalist. And the layout, it does remind me of the conspiracy, doesn't it? Conspiracy bunker layout. Regardless, let's take a little reading break. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here. No. It's pretty bleak in Interloper, but This is perfect for our needs. Excellent. Okay, that's exactly what we were waiting for. Let's circle out around here. And if we couldn't find this for whatever reason, we just would have gone to the cave back here. But we're going to be looking for some birch saplings, because I think I've found some up here before. Yeah, that's right near the rope.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Now, if we had our bow and arrow up, we would hunt this deer, but yeah, there's no need. And I don't want to hurt this rabbit because bee will start to smell, and we're still going to be doing some exploration. Okay, we're warming up in here, but we might as well keep moving before it gets dark out. That's a nice book. Too bad it's useless, but we will eventually be trying for firearms 5 for rifle and revolver, but it's pretty much useless on Interloper. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's good. That is something. If we could find a few more, that would be wonderful. I don't know if the number is a variable or not. I think it is. I think sometimes you'll get like 1, sometimes you'll get 3, but
So cold.
1 is better than none, so that's fine. Alright, that was everything up here. Let's head down to Dave's quiet clearing. Would you look at that? Another hacksaw.
That'll come in handy.
That's really good. Not entirely necessary anymore, but instead of repairing and using scrap metal, we can just switch out for the other one. Which we'll do when we go to Timberwolf Mountain. Okay, now what I want to do is get up here. I don't know if there can be any birch saplings, but we'll find out. I don't see any birch trees nearby, but you never know. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the wolves are out now. So if the wolves are out, there's probably not a bear in the area. Or they just haven't crossed paths yet. He's not gonna let us pass, is he? Okay, let's just sneak past him. Oh, he's making this difficult, isn't he? Okay. As silly as this looks, it does help. I think we should be good.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, so the one birch sapling is great. If we find a few more, that'd be perfect. Okay. Okay, we'll be back here eventually. Yeah, we'll be back.
Can't feel my hands.
We might stay at the cabin for the night. This is just a carbon copy of the one we were just at. Yeah, if there was a storm lantern, that'd be great.
Could end up being useful.
We'll leave the jeans. Who wouldn't throw away a perfectly good potato? Yeah, it wasn't even run. Had like 90%. Alright, so we're gonna go to the last cabin up here. There are a few wolves, aren't there?
Goddamn freezing.
Should be fine though. Okay, there's the bear over here. Surprised she's out wandering this late. Maybe an aurora is coming.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Okay, lots of books. Okay, excellent. Getting the max value out of the tea. It's a whole 6 extra %, which will be handy. Sleeping 10 hours, it wouldn't be useful, but... Okay, survived 6 days. Alright, where is the exit? Let's rip this up. Okay. Are the... Yeah, that's a fishing cabin. I thought there were 2 bears for a second. Let's give him some space. Let's head to the cabin over here. That's nice. Can't see a thing. I don't have a storm lantern. Okay, I'll just have to assume there was nothing else. Yeah, so we're gonna go to this one, cut across to that one, and then back to the lake camp office. Oh, it's getting bright out. You know what, let's forget this one.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
That's fine. I've got a little trick for him.
Wait.
It's like I never even existed.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Okay, yeah, we need to keep going. Oh, he still saw us. But that's fine. Okay, the real problem is the wolf in the way right there. Let's gather these cattails. Okay, he has his space. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and start running back. Yeah. Let's pick up these cattails. Alright, let's get back in here. We're gonna find our way up here.
I need some water.
I know there was water here. Let's see. Wood stove. There we go. Excellent. And let's sleep for 9 hours, which... Oh, let's drop the birch sapling. So our adventure wasn't as fruitful as I was hoping for. I was hoping for more than one sapling, but we did find one, so that's all that matters. Put that there. Take that. Okay. Yeah, so let's put these 11 books in here. I want to take this coal. Take that. Okay. That there. Okay. Have those cured there. Okay, how much scrap metal do we have? Okay, that's 16 arrows, that's great. Good. Don't need that. I don't need that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Drop that. We'll keep the pry bar for... I guess we don't need it, do we? There might be a locked locker at Spencer's, but... We'll see. We'll see. Keep the ptarmigan carcass here. How much down do we have? We already have the 10 down we need. So if it's lost, unfortunately, but that's just part of it. We already got... it did not perish. It did not die for nothing. So that we can at least take solace in that. Okay, we'll take these two, we'll cook them up. Flour, and let's grab the syrup and the cooking skillet. And I think we're just gonna head out. Yeah, that seems good to me. Alright, and we have our cloth, heavy hammer, and we'll grab a bunch of firewood on the way. Have our birch bark. That seems good. Alright, let's go. Save this, and let's go. So this is quite the trip. Let's craft a improvised insulation first. Don't even want to deal with that right now. Look at that. 2 whole degrees. It's amazing. Alright, so that actually brought us down to exactly 2. And that's exactly what we need. So I actually do want to bring the cooking pot as well, and the oats, because it is much more efficient to get water out of a cooking pot. You can have it go for longer, and what we'll do is we will be building that water supply while we craft the arrows, and then once we start crafting the tools, we will just have the fire going and then keep our water intake up. Alright. There also is a bunker right next to Spencer's that we will take. This is doable. Looks like the weather's changing, so there's no more blizzard. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Make sure we have all. Sorry if you can hear that. There's someone driving their car loud outside. We are all very, very impressed. Yeah, look at this. Because of the insulation, we're now actually warm enough to not... we're retaining our warmth, which is very good. Especially for the trek we're taking. Yeah, I do wish they'd kind of fix this. Sometimes you get like double or even triple stacks of sticks, and I've seen this happen with coal. And on Stalker, even like hatchets, which is crazy. But it's just part of the game. It's a glitch, but it's the middle of the forest. You would expect there to be a lot of sticks anyway, right? So there is a wolf that's around here, but he doesn't seem to be out today, which is great. Alright, yeah, if the trek can be this uneventful. Please tell me I grabbed the syrup. I did. Great. Okay. Since the weather was this nice, we're probably just gonna go straight left instead of going to the poacher's camp in the middle. Although, there are tons of wolves to the left. Although this is Forlorn Muskeg, there's tons of wolves everywhere. And bears. But that will still be alright. We'll go down the center. Since it's going to be several days before our arrows and bow are ready, I might just swing up to Mountain Town and then come out the way through Trappers. If we can find a bedroll, we'll definitely do that. But we're also going to grab a ton of cattails. There's so many in the muskeg, which is wonderful. And we can carry a whole 5 extra kilos. Okay, now there can be a bear around here. I have had it happen before where he's been walking right by the poacher's train car. Okay, how many tinder? We have 12 of those. Okay, we don't need any more cattail heads. I would gladly take all of these. Cattails, it really is funny, the stark difference between Stalker and Interloper. Like, cattails are great, well, they're okay on Stalker, but you're really not going to need them. Whereas on Interloper and Misery, they are like S tier food. 3,000 calories per kilo, no smell to attract predators, never spoil. It's wonderful. The only thing is that you have to spend a lot of time eating them because you have to like click it 20 times. There's no bulk eat, which is fine. That's kind of balanced it in a way. Okay, replacement fuse.
This'll come in handy.
Huh. Okay. I left some gear. I know where that is, actually. Okay, so we found our 2 pieces of coal. That's great. Let's get out of here before the bear decides to pay us a visit. Yeah, this is honestly just stellar weather. Gather as much firewood as we can. Okay, so we definitely can't cross this way. If you didn't know, there's weak ice in the muskeg. If we had crampons, we could probably run across here, but let's... Yeah, we're not gonna risk it. Getting hypo... If you fall through the ice here, you instantly get hypothermia, and you instantly are freezing, which would be a very bad thing for us. We can still live from it. We would just have to stay at the forge for a day. Which we could do. We have a lot of food, but I'd rather not. I don't know if they've changed it, but I have always found it kind of funny and sad and weird that bears can run across the ice chasing you with no problem. It's like if the ice is weak for you, a person running across it, the bear should just like fall in immediately, but that's alright. Oh,
horse.
Please tell me this isn't the bear's cave. I don't know. It might be in other saves, other seed generations, but in this one, it doesn't seem to be the case. But this does kind of look like a little cave that a bear would use. How many cattails? 37. Let's eat, I think, 5. Huh. Apparently these are good in vitamin C. It's interesting. I'll take it. Okay, I think we can make this. Just barely. Alright, let's not push our luck. Yeah, 750 calories right here. Okay, so we're gonna make our way to the forge, craft our arrowheads, have water boiling while that's going on. Get all of our crafting done. Maybe leave the heavy hammer there. I should have brought the... Well, no, because then we'll have the hatchet for self-defense. Yeah, we'll leave the heavy hammer there so that we don't ever have to lug it around. Another bad thing about falling through the ice is when you're hypothermic, you get tired very, very quickly. So your stamina, your fatigue meter doesn't get set to 0, but it'll be 0 in like an hour, I think, an in-game hour, so 5 minutes. Okay.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Wonderful. Ooh. These are very much worth it. This was very much worth it. Let's... We are starting to get over encumbered, which is unfortunate, but well worth it because of all the cattails we're getting. Let me just look at this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, look at this weather. Incredible. Okay, let's eat a bunch of these. And this is what I was talking about when it does take a while to eat all of them, but that's perfectly fine for for the value that we're getting out of it. Okay, perfect. let's not get too greedy. We already have 50 cattails. That's 7,500 calories. That's really a lot. I say as I grab 5 more. They are right here, so it'd kind of be negligent if we did just walk past them. We'll be good here. Okay, if I had a magnifying lens, I would start a fire here, so I could harvest, get the guts, everything. But we'll just take the feathers. We'll probably come back here eventually through this route. Okay, now we could check the bunkhouses.
I need to drop something.
No, you don't. We're fine. You could check the bunkhouses over here for extra loot, but we are good. Being too greedy can really get you in a lot of trouble. Like even now, with all the cattails we have, we are significantly slowed down, aren't we? Alright, so if you didn't know, that's Spencer's homestead where you can forage, and that right there, up on that hill, is where the bunker is for Forlorn Muskeg. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop all of our stuff at the farmstead that we'll be using to forage, so we're light on our feet. Then we're going to run up to the bunker. One time I fell through the ice here as well, and I found this place in the middle of a blizzard. And this is great because there is a fire barrel here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we really cannot be wasting any time mapping with this beautiful weather. Getting greedy, but we should be fine. If we were freezing, anything like that, weather was getting ugly, I would not bother, but oh, would you look at that? It's beautiful.
I could use this.
Very good. Okay, yeah, we're really overweight from all the stuff we've grabbed, but even though there are wolves around here, I haven't seen any yet. And we'll be dropping off a bunch of stuff at the forge. Okay. I will take that. there is something up there. So what we might do is drop all this stuff off here, break down what we can while it's warm, go up to the bunker and sleep in there for the night, and then come back when it's cold out, start a fire, and get foraging.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. See? It wasn't locked, and there was nothing in it, so... Would you look at that.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know, bud. It's alright. Let's... drop all this. Drop all this. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that.
That'll come in.
Oh, would you look at that? But as you can see, there was no heavy hammer. So that's why we bring our own. Excellent. Okay, I do want to break these down with the heavy hammer because there are things in here sometimes. Okay. Okay, excellent. The safe is still here. So there's a glitch so where it can get in the earth sometimes, but let's do the trick we learned last time. 9. Okay, about 9. I think like 15, was it? 9:21, okay.
I think I can use this.
Okay. Yep, and here's a dog food. It's very poor condition, but that's okay. Alright, so what we're going to do here is take advantage of the warm weather while we can break stuff down without having to have a fire
Too
going.
heavy. It's dusk, so night.
Look at that, 2 accelerant. Okay. We'll check the bunker later, I think. We don't have anything curing right now. But let's put that in there. Okay, now don't... I would not do this for more than 2 hours. But what we're going to do is we're going to sleep for 2 hours without a fire. Now, if we did this for 8 hours, we would die. But for 2, we will probably wake up starting to freeze. Okay. See, that's manageable. Let's eat this. Okay, let's get 2 more hours actually. Wow. Okay, but as you can see, it's now -4. Let's sneak in 1 more hour. Okay, -5, and it's gonna get colder. We're well rested. Let's start. It's a bit dark for my liking, but let's break all these boxes as well. Oh yeah. Yep, it's fire time. So let's start this. Don't even want to mess around.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
It's making my head feel thick.
Alright, so let's first get 2 liters of water going. And let's start reading. Okay, excellent. Let's get some porridge going. Actually, let's get a potato going. Yeah, this is why this is the best forge location in the game, in my opinion. It's outdoors, you're getting the bonus for longer fires from being outside in the cold. You're reducing your cabin fever. It's mostly safe from wolves if you stay crouched and hidden. And like I said, you're beating cabin fever. It's just absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's get another
Looks like I survived another night.
liter going. Excellent. Alright, what else can we cook? Let's get this going. Thankfully, there is no such thing as getting too hot in this game. Like, realistically, if you were doing this, you would need to be keeping yourself cold with all this heat, but we're fine. Let's read this for 2 hours. Oh, I made a mistake. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna drop this. 2 liters on. But yeah, this is why I brought the cooking pot. Just so we could take 2-hour shifts and still get water out of it. Alright. Okay, let's eat potato.
Need a drink.
Eat that. Okay. Alright, now we can start foraging. Excellent. Alright, so first I want to get my arrows up.
Feels like night is coming.
Something's gotta go.
Okay, this is good. Fire's gonna last even longer now because of the heat. And we already have our temperature high enough so we can just use our coal last. Actually, we can take that off. I think we should be fine. Okay, excellent.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
How many arrowheads? We have 12. Okay, let's start with... Oh, we did bring this. Let's start with the knife. That's more important. Perfect. It's gonna be lasting forever now.
I think I need to lay down.
Alright, we have all this. Okay, let's get some more water going. And now, craft 2 more.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Okay, excellent.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Okay, we have 16 arrowheads. That's fine. That's more than enough. Let's cook the last of our porridge. I think we'll... Perfect, we can actually smash cans now without a can opener. Alright, let's get 2 more liters going while we sleep. Okay, 8 days, almost 9 days now. And we are going to stay here. Probably going to leave here in the afternoon. Sleep for another 2 hours.
I might have to drop some gear.
You know, we could just burn through everything and read all these 2 books as well. I might just 45 minutes. We might just do that, honestly. Because we are probably going to skip Mountain Town then, and just head back the way we came for our birch saplings. So let's... I think we'll sleep up there in the bunker. Alright, so we're gonna
Too much
put
stuff to carry.
that here. Gonna drop this. That. Now, let's place this and make some celebratory pancakes. Okay, take that. Eat these. Okay, yeah, you can't reach the
I
bed.
just need to close my eyes.
Oh wow, you can. That's cool. took all this stuff off just so it wouldn't get further worn down by the blizzard.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So let's do this. That was the last of the forge. So let's get some pancakes going again. 8 minutes. Perfect.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright. Good, got all that. Let's round our way out. To the bunker. Good. We'll refill the lantern when we get there. Yep, we have everything. Yeah, there typically is a wolf up here. And here it is.
Place to rest.
Lucky for you, Will, we just found a place to rest. Alright, so this is an abandoned cache as well. It does have the same conspiracy layout, which, what I mean by conspiracy layout is a conspiracy bunker and a regular difficulty one of the variants can have this like rectangle-ish loadout or layout. So let's go ahead, extinguish this. Go ahead and eat this. Alright. Let's harvest these. Okay. And we're going to write in our little note journal here. Okay. All right. So now let's take our rest. We'll sleep here for 10 hours. All right, there we are. Almost 10 days now. We're gonna head back to Mystery Lake, get our arrows, our bow,
I need to find something to drink.
and from there we might head back to Timberwolf, or we could head to Mountain Town. Actually, let me see real quick. Okay, we got here. We dropped this off day 8. Let's wrap around to Mountain Town. I think we'll go to Mountain Town and then go out through Trappers, just so we can get a lot of loot out of containers and on the floor before it despawns, because we probably won't be back for a while on that in this area. But that's for next episode, so I'd like to thank you all for watching this playthrough with us, and kind of following along. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks, and take care.